It's the grandson of Right Thought. You've been sold, America. It's already done. You've been sold. I know you thought that this was a nation, but it's really a business. You were lied to. You inherited lies from your parents. They told you lies. And they were taught lies by their leaders. You've been sold out by your own people, America. See, that's part of being cursed. That your shepherds will pity you not. Same thing that happened to Israel is now going to happen to America. You see? This was the kingdom of this wicked beast system, America. It was their Israel. You see? It was their version of Israel. Their woman, their queen. You see? But we know the story. We know about the great whore of Babylon. You see? She made everybody drink with the wine of her fornications. America made everybody drink with the same wickedness that she was putting out. This entertainment industry, celebrities, all paying homage to the beast system, flipping everything upside down. And now they've lied to you about this so-called nation, America, making you believe it was a country and a nation when it really was just a corporation. It's made up. And now you've been sold off. You've been sold. They've turned their backs on you and left you desolate. Stripped you of all your wealth. Y'all didn't read about the great whore? About the beast she was riding on, and about how the beast was going to turn and hate the woman? Y'all better open y'all eyes and get it today then. Hate the woman and tear her ass apart and strip her. You see? That's what's happening on the earth now. The beast used America to make all the other nations fall into sin. You see? To make them drunk. To deceive them. They used America for that purpose, and now that purpose is done, and so now they've sold America off. And so Abba Yah, in his grace and his mercy, is called out to his people that find themselves in this land. And he says, come out of her. Look at the words. Come out of her, my people. See? That entity, that corporation that was made. Come out of her. You see? That corporation that was made with the social security numbers, the birth certificates. Come out of her, my people, so that you be not partaker of her plagues. Y'all think there's some kind of joke or some type of game or some shit. Nope, it's not. It's not. It's not a game at all. The Most High is telling you, get out the way, because I am about to do some damage here. In other words, I'm about to do damage. And y'all think the Most High is playing around. You think he's just going to just let America get by. And let the people who are orchestrating this on America to get by. Come on. Come on, guys. The Most High said he destroyed the wise men out of Edom. They cannot even make sound counsel anymore. He has destroyed the soundness of their counsel. And that's why it's foolery to vote for them. That's why it's foolery to continue to chase after anything in this world at this point. It would be wise if you come out of her. Come out of all of the lies. That's what's got your self-esteem all fucked up. That's what's got your ideals of yourself all fucked up. The world and the lies that they've put out there. telling you who you are, drawing lines on the map and saying, that's what these people are called. Draw some more lines on the map and say, that's what this people is going to be called now. This land ain't going to be called that no more. It's going to be called this now. Not realizing that every effect has an equal and opposite effect, reaction. Every action has an equal and opposite reaction. So if you push some shit with a lie, the truth going to push back. You see? The truth is going to push back on all of these lies that you've tried to put on the earth. That this was a nation. Y'all don't even understand. When you go to court, look at the flag that's up there. Why does it have a fringe, a gold fringe on it? Known as the Jolly Roger flag. Why is that flag being used? You see a politician up there giving a speech, he got a Jolly Roger flag next to him. Not even an American flag. Because they're telling you right there that there's no such thing. There's no such nation. They made it up. So then all of you guys have made up identities. Don't be mad at me for telling you the truth. Don't be mad at me for telling you the truth. You want to enslave Israel, then you've enslaved the whole wide world by doing that. Even yourself. Because if you come against Israel, then you've come against God. And they came against Israel. So they came against God. And so God's going to do the equal reaction. See? They pushed against God. Now God's going to react. It's the way it goes, man. That's the way it goes. And so us who were in bondage to the lie will feel very, very, very much happy about this liberation we find ourselves in. You guys, on the other hand, that don't have any joy about this liberation, is because you love the lies that you have found yourself in. You've been able to benefit from them. These straw man identities, this fake corporation called America. You've been able to benefit from it. Well, if you've been benefiting from it, I'm here to let you know that the party's over. Don't pop no more corks on no damn wine. Don't roll up no damn more cigars. No more he's a jolly good fellow and none of that shit. Those days are done. If you benefited from a lie, then that means that you are not of Abba Yah. You are not of the truth. If you're benefiting from lies, it's plain and simple. Now, do it look like I'm benefiting from this system? Shit, I ain't shaved my, lined up my shit at I don't know when. We out here in the trenches for real. Because we live in the truth in a world of lies. So you think we about to be looking all shining and having everything? But boy, when the truth comes. But boy, oh boy, when the truth comes. What that mean for y'all that's been living in these lies, living all jolly and living good. Living good in America. You see? What do you think that mean for you? The ones that's been living good in America. What that mean for you? I've already told you the first shall be last, the last shall be first. Woe unto you rich, for you have your consolation. You see? Another thing I'm going to tell you, elect, right now. You TIs, I'm going to tell you. The Mamzer, the bastard, the Canaanite, your enemy, the fake Jewish, when they hear you start telling the truth, they're going to send agents at you that are going to attack you for not having wealth. They're going to attack you for not having degrees. Listen to what I'm telling you so that you don't get in your feelings about this when they do this, because they will do it. They will attack you who are not in the world for not having the things of the world, for not having wealth, for not having status. That's what they will attack you about. Just ignore that bullshit. We know the truth. We know the truth of the word that says, he who stacks up treasures in heaven shall have everlasting treasures, but he who stacks up riches on earth, that shit gonna pass away like dust. For the earth passes away and all the things in it, but my word shall not pass away. So we hang tight to the word. Come out of the world and hang on to the word. Because the word does not speak like the world speaks to you. If you're hungry in the world, they'll tell you to get a job. A job is a curse. See? It means mourning to the Hebrew. Y'all don't read the book of Job, the book of Job, J-O-B? You didn't read about his life? So we understand what that means. You think you're all having all earthly wealth and earthly riches and earthly status and earthly reputation like Job had, like Job had. You see, Abba allows that to be brought to nothing. Satan attacked this man and took everything that he had except his life. But he held on to Abba Yah and he was preserved, didn't he? He didn't hold on to the earthly riches and say, well, since I don't have anything, well, I guess I'm just, fuck God. It's not what he did. He didn't curse God like his wife told him to do. He didn't do it. You see? He held tight, just like we are doing. So we don't care when you talk to us about not having degrees. Fuck that shit. We didn't give a fuck about school no damn way. I didn't give a fuck about school. I'm proud to say it. That's an indoctrination program. So I was straight rebellious to it. All the way. Shit. They was like, go to college. I was like, for what? For what? That ain't what I do. I do this. Okay? I never been to college, but I got all kind of degrees. You see? I went to college for a hot little second. And I realized instantly that shit wasn't for me. I was in class like, oh boy, just like I was when I was in high school. The same feeling has now come over me. I walk in class immediately thinking about walking out of it. That's just the way I'm cut. So you're not going to insult me talking about your earthly things. You see, because I'm from above. I am from above. So I have things of above. You don't. You are from beneath. So you don't know anything but earthly things. See, because you're a carnal man. So you're a flesh man. You know nothing but the flesh. So have all of the things of the flesh and see if it brings you eternal life. Okay? I'm going to continue to eat these things of the spirit that you can't see, that you laughing because you're like, that motherfucker is not eating anything. And I'm full over here. You see, I'm so full that I can give of what I have to others. And they were edified by it and they're eating it and saying, woo, shit, brother. Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You see? So, and if that's the case for you, then let's see how we can prove this. That I'm so full that it's spilling over. If you've been able to eat from what you've heard from the grandson of right thought and been able to be edified and grow thereby, then put a thumbs up in the comment section down there. Put a thumbs up down there. And then all you Cainites and you haters, if y'all see any thumbs up down there, if you see even one thumbs up, then that means I told the truth. And I couldn't make that person put the thumbs up, which means they did it on their own. So that means they've been eating. They've been getting fed while you've been over there talking shit, skinny as fuck, with no nourishment. You can't give of anything other than earthly things, which pass away, stupid niggas. Y'all think that shit is value. Okay, give a nigga $1 million and then see if he will always have that $1 million. See, just see. People have told you over and over and over. So many celebrities have told you over and over, I'm broke, I'm broke, I'm broke, I'm broke. They're like, nigga, you had $250 million. Hey, shit, well, I'm broke now. And y'all niggas still don't get it. Y'all still don't get it. Currency is a current. It moves, it flows. So it's constantly moving. And y'all keep trying to hang on to it, hang on to it, hang on to it, hang on to it. You can't hang on to a current. Try to do that shit. And watch that current take your ass out to the sea. Leave your ass out there stranded. And that's the way they are. They're out there stranded. Never being able to hold the current. Never being able to hold it. Just want to keep it coming. Come on, more. Then what? Now you have gained the whole world and you still lost your soul. Stupid ass. Y'all niggas are not, y'all are just missing it completely. They put this thick ass illusion on you and it's got you so thinking that it's real. And y'all have never separated long enough from it to see that it's not real. To see that it's not real. Y'all have never returned home again. Separated yourself from this thing and cut all of this shit out for a while and separated yourself and went alone with the Most High and spent time alone with him to hear his still small voice. If you've done that, then you've known his voice. Then you've heard it. Then you take great pleasure in separating from yourself from the world like Enoch did in walking with the Most High. See? Like Enoch did. Y'all not spending y'all time walking with the Most High though. walking with him, letting him talk to you, walking with him and talking with him. Y'all ain't spending y'all time doing that at all. Y'all are not spending y'all time doing the right things with right thinking. Y'all spend y'all time doing everything with wrong thinking, looking for the next entertaining thing to entertain your mind. And meanwhile, like I've said from the beginning of this video, y'all have been sold the fuck out while y'all are playing video games. And the Most High has warned you over and over, saying, in an instant, at a time when you think not, this thing is going to come upon you. So don't be asleep. Be watchful. Be sober-minded, knowing what is going on. Y'all are so caught up in the 3D, you think there's some 3D shit you got to do. It's not. It's separating from the 3D world. You see? That's why I call the fake Jesus 3D boy Jesus. 3D boy. You see? Because that's what you can see. You got to come out of what you can see. We walk by faith, guys, not by. Let the church say, amen. We don't walk by sight. So if that's true for you, then stop walking by sight. Don't say it's true. Yes, I walk by faith and not by sight. And then be walking by sight like a motherfucker every day. As soon as you see something, you're reacting to it. Then you're not walking by faith. Because if you're walking by faith, then you're not reacting but to what you see. Are you? This is not even hard to be understood. It's just about really actually doing it. And the only way you'll do it is if you get rid of the fear. If you get rid of your fear. That's the only way. How can you walk on top of water if you're afraid that you'll sink? Then you won't walk on top of it. It's so easy to be understood. We worship I am. That is our Father. So then if you want to walk on top of water, then you must be walking on it. I am walking on the water. Not I might sink and be walking on it. Those thoughts and feelings don't match the activity. Understand this, y'all. Here we go with the clarity. See? We got the laser on the truth. See? Listen carefully. If you're saying I am walking on top of the water, see the smile on my face? Now your feelings match the thought of walking on it. Now you are. Because that's how you would be looking if you were walking on it, wouldn't you? That's how you would be feeling if you were walking on it, wouldn't you? You'd be amazed. You'd marvel. Well, then you got to feel that feeling before you walk on it. See? So then you're proving that you believe that you will by actually feeling like you are. That's how you prove to God you believe his words. Oh, my goodness, y'all. Oh, my goodness, y'all. Come on now. Come on now, y'all. Are you feeling me? Are you hearing this? Are you eating this steak? Are you putting that thumbs up down there now? Come on, y'all. Let's be real about this. Let's be honest about this. You were not getting taught this. You were not getting taught this understanding, but you are now. So rejoice. Rejoice. Y'all so caught up in the 3D that you can't understand that it's overcoming the 3D. What did Yahushua say? I have overcome the world. And then he writes in Revelation, he who overcomes, I will grant him to sit in my throne with me. That's where your grandson be at now. Sitting in the throne with my daddy in his bosom like I always have. And I've always told you guys that. This is scriptural. Was there one in Yahushua's bosom? Yes, his name's John. That's me. I've been telling you guys that. Abel in his father's bosom. See? I've been telling y'all. That's why I'm speaking like this. Now y'all can't deny it. You said, yep, there was one in Yahushua's bosom in the Bible. The one whom he loved, the Bible says. So if the Bible says that, then that means that if this man is on the earth again, then he will speak in a way that will prove that he's in the bosom of Yahushua. He'll be able to confirm it with the word. And it's being confirmed. All praises to Abba Yah. Y'all almost made me scream in here. Y'all almost made me scream in this car. All praise to Abba Yah in the highest. Because he the coldest with chess. And he's coldest with everything. He the coldest with this life thing. How he's moving everything around to get his will. No matter what the enemy is doing. No matter what the enemy think he did, what he tried to do, Abba has always been able to bring his will through it. He used his enemy's activities to his gain. So if we like Abba Yah, then we're going to do the same thing. Because once you know your enemy's program, which they are on a program, don't y'all understand that? Why are y'all afraid today? Talk to the grandson. Why are y'all afraid today? Because you're afraid of dying? You're afraid that you could die? Is that what it is? Because we have already been given everlasting life. Remember, I am. So do you believe that? Well, then if you truly believe it, then the fear goes away, because then you know you're perfectly loved. Touch not mine anointed. Now, how do I prove that I am the Lord's anointed? By speaking in a way that does not project any fear in it. So now he's doing it with his face and everything, right to the world. He doesn't give a damn. Well, he's proving that he believes that he's the Most High's anointed and he can't be touched, because it's not hiding at all. He's not hiding at all. He told the whole world where he lives. He's just telling the whole world about the truth of his life. He's not holding back anything. Why do I have to be afraid when I am the most powerful weapon that there has ever been forged? It's called truth. I know it's hard to swallow that, just like it was hard for y'all to swallow when Yahushua said who he was. A lot of people was like, wait a minute, you're the Son of God? Wow. That's a hell of a statement to make, but he's always proven it with his activity, with his thoughts matching his feelings of it, walking on the water, saying, peace be still. They said, what kind of man is this? Even the wind and water and shit listen to this man. Even the wind and the waves obey him, and they worshiped him. See? Because his activities matched what he said of himself. So now I'm going to ask y'all. I told y'all who I am. Does it match? I'm rolling solo in this world. I live in Detroit. Not just any old ghetto. I don't just live in any old ghetto. I live in Detroit. Now, where did Yahushua say he was sent to? The lost sheep of the house of Israel. And they said he was from Nazareth. They said nothing good ever came out of Nazareth. So that's what they say about Detroit. Detroit is a forgotten city. No, nothing good ever came out of there. See? You got to fulfill it, man. You got to walk in it, man. Yahushua done 40 days in the wilderness. I done 40 days in the wilderness. Have witnesses to attest to it. Saw me before I went, and then saw me the day I came out and could bear witness. Yep, that nigga obviously been fasting for 40 days because he's just skin and bones. He's just skin and bones. You guys saw my video when I was working out and shit, and I was deadlifting 500 pounds and shit. I'm shrugging 600 pounds and all this shit. So obviously I was strong as hell and big as fuck. I was 200 pounds muscle. I came out to 40. I was 120 pounds. So then, walking in his footsteps, just like I told you, I'm not having to make up anything or struggle or none of that shit. Now, why am I telling y'all this? I'm telling y'all this to cause my brethren to emulate me. That's why. Am I wrong for doing that? Isn't that what Paul did? He said, I would like to provoke my brothers who are my flesh, which are Israelites, to follow after me, to emulate me. To provoke them to emulation. That's what I'm doing, so that they will be bold, stand up just like me and say, man, fuck y'all. Shit. This world can suck. Y'all can get the fuck on with all the lies and the bullshit. We don't have any fear. We're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, we're gonna vaccinate you, we're gonna kill you, we're gonna indoctrinate you, we're gonna do... We don't hear none of your lies anymore. Get down under my foot so I can put this heel on the back of your damn head, serpent. Crush. Overcome in the throne with Yahushua, just like he said, with my crown on. I ain't letting none of you bitches take my shit away from me, nigga, with some fear. Make me put my crown down to get down on your level. I don't go down in the basement. I've told you this. I walk up there in the light. You niggas down in the basement, you can holler all you want. Isaiah, come talk to us down here in the basement. Isaiah, come down in the basement, talk to us. I'm just standing right there at the top of the stairs. You want to talk to me? Come up here in the light. But I can't exist in the light. Then bye-bye. Slam. End of that shit. Next nigga down there. Help me, help me. Come save me, Isaiah. Come save me. No. You hoes don't want to be saved. You basement hoes don't want to be saved. So I don't go down the basement trying to save none of you. Okay, you want to be saved? Then come up the stairs, bitch. Are you stupid or something? You don't see this light shining up here? You don't see this beauty up here? You don't see the glory up here? Then just come up the stairs. But I can't exist up there in the light. Then bye-bye. Salam. Next. You want to talk to the boy? You got to come up out of the basement. You got to come up here. We don't go down there anymore. We used to, see? But then we started realizing we went down there and you just want us to stay down there with you. That's all it is. Y'all never seen it? Y'all never seen the fucking clown down there in the fucking basement and shit? I mean, in the fucking gutter with the balloon? Come on, kid. Come down here with me. We'll float. We'll come down here where we all float. Don't you want a balloon? And the boy reached his hand and grabbed the balloon. He grabbed that nigga and killed his ass. Y'all remember that from it? Well, that's what this world is doing with the 3D illusions, the balloon, you stupid niggas. They got a fucking balloon. They got a fucking balloon. Ask the Native Americans that got decimated by the Europeans that came over here. They came over here with marbles and shit. With a balloon. Look at this balloon I have. Isn't it new and different? Yes, I've never seen anything like that. That is pretty unique. Let me see the balloon. Snatch. Oh shit, smallpox, kill, death, wounded knee, massacres, killing, indoctrinating, Jesus Christ, 3D boy. Come on! Y'all scared because I'm telling you the truth. Man, look, those who've been desiring the truth and longing for it to reign in the earth, rejoice today then, because it's here now. It's here now. Shit, that truth should bring comfort. Well, then that means that's the comforter. Like I've been saying, I told you, I know who I am. I don't know who you niggas is, but I know who I am. And when you know who you is, then you stop having fear. It's like my brother said, my brother Ken Price said. He said, man, when you face the devil to his face, and people that don't know, they don't know what the hell he's talking about. They're like, what do you mean when he's talking crazy? When you face the devil to his face and you triumph over that nigga, you're going to have a whole nother attitude. You walk with a whole nother strut to your shit. Ain't that right, bro? We walk with a whole nother energy on us. Like, when the scripture says the hunted have become the hunters, that's the truth. We feel like that. We are engaged in this shit. We literally are on offense where we're walking around for demonic energy. We're like, where is that? So I can triumph that shit. They scatter when they see us. Didn't they say that with Yahusha? Oh my God, Yahusha, have you come to kill us before the time? Y'all don't read about the demons? They shuddered in Yahusha's presence. Well, when you come and become one with Yahusha, what does that mean they do with you? They stay the fuck away from you. You used to be having nightmares and shit. You used to be having night paralysis. You used to sleep and shit. And you can't wait, you can't talk, you can't breathe and shit. You can't move and all that other shit. Man, when you come into this truth and become one with the Son, you become one, then the demons run the fuck away. Ain't no more of that shit no more. Because they know you're going to come with the truth, which they are terrified of. So most of the world, when y'all lash out at us, y'all are just terrified because you're scared of the truth. See, that's all it is. You can't handle the truth. Shit. Y'all can't handle it. Plain and simple. So y'all run and hide. But like I said, man, the truth is that y'all have been sold. You see? So it's time now that you come out of her before you go into chattel slavery with her ass. Before you get the chains put on your shit with her. Because her ass is done for. They didn't strip her ass. They don't like that bitch no more. They didn't use her up for all she's good for, and now she's hit the wall, and she's not sexy anymore to anybody. That's the truth of the matter. Jezebel has hit the wall. Her spirit energy, that was America, that was Jezebel, the whore. See? Come on, everybody, do like me. Just have sex with babies and pedophiles, drink their blood. That's Jezebel. She hates children. That's Lilith. She hates children. That's the whore that the beast turned and tore the fuck up. You see, she was riding on the beast at first. which is lust, gluttony, pride of life, slothfulness. Those things, the 7 deadly sins, that's the beast she was riding on. Those things turned and tore her ass up. The beast tore her ass up. That's America. Getting her jewels and shit snatched off of her, her wealth. That's happening now. So y'all better wake the fuck up and get hip with this shit before it's everlastingly too late. Because when we rise up on this earth and y'all see the truth of what I'm telling you about who we be, and we be King Kong in this bitch, and we get activated, then you will know the truth in its clarity as I know it. Silawam Yisraelah.